The female driver discovered that the bus still would not start, and that a large amount of blood was seeping in from outside. Although the two pregnant women had just been thrown off the bus, the thick fog ahead had not cleared. The woman suspected there were other pregnant women on the bus. The passengers were furious after hearing this, and thought the woman was deliberately playing tricks on them. They did not believe there could be that many pregnant women on the bus. The woman warned that, if the pregnant woman who had broken the rules was not thrown off the bus, they would all die. However, there were only 2 women left on the bus now. The man believed that his wife and mother were definitely not pregnant. Unexpectedly, in the next second, a female ghost in red boarded the bus. Everyone was so frightened that they hurried to dodge. In a panic, the mother-in-law pushed her daughter-in-law to the front as a shield. This caused their relationship to fall apart. The daughter-in-law accused the mother-in-law of being vicious. The mother-in-law grabbed her son's arm and said, without a wife, he could find another woman, but if his mother was gone, he would lose his mother forever. Suddenly, the bus doors closed automatically. A large amount of black liquid seeped in through the windows. Seeing this, they became even more terrified. The young man regretted getting on the bus, but it was already impossible to get off. The female driver warned that, because a pregnant woman had broken the rules and boarded this night bus, the route had turned into a road to hell. This bus had already trapped everyone inside. If they did not want to die, they had to find the remaining pregnant woman and throw her off the bus. Only then might there be a chance of survival. The mother-in-law and daughter-in-law retorted that they had already thrown 2 pregnant women off the bus. There were no pregnant women left on the bus. The woman did not think so. If that female student was pregnant, then the black liquid on the bus should have receded. But the liquid kept rising, which meant there was still a pregnant woman on the bus. Everyone began to suspect the daughter-in-law. The daughter-in-law pointed the finger at the mother-in-law. In the end, they exposed each other. Unexpectedly, both of them were pregnant. The mother-in-law had originally planned to wait until she gave birth, and then give the child to the daughter-in-law, pretending that the daughter-in-law had given birth to twins. The man could not accept the truth after learning it. After all, both of them were the women closest to him, yet they had kept it from him all along, because the black liquid on the bus was rising higher and higher. The female driver warned that, if they still did not throw the pregnant woman off the bus, the rest of them would be buried together. In order to stay alive, the man decided to kill his wife and his mother. The 2 of them immediately put on a pitiful act and begged for mercy, but the man still wanted to kill them. Suddenly, the young man stepped in to stop him together with an older man on the bus. Only then did the man realize that the child in his wife's belly was the young man's, and the child in his mother's belly was the older man's, but by then it was already too late. In order to protect the children in their bellies, the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law joined forces. They incited the young man and the older man to go against the man. In the end, the man was killed. Seeing this, the female driver clapped in approval. She had never expected that in order to survive, a wife could kill her husband, and a mother could kill her son. After gathering enough evidence, she decided to settle the score with these scum. The crowd did not understand what she meant. It was not until they saw that the female ghost in red was actually a white-collar worker in disguise that they realized they had been deceived. In fact, the woman had only used some hypnosis techniques to make them hallucinate terrifying sounds and black liquid. They had not expected that they would scare themselves and even commit murder. Then the woman took out the bus surveillance camera and said that the evidence of the crime had already been recorded. Hearing this, the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law flew into a rage and angrily accused the woman of trying to extort them. The woman denied it. Just as the crowd was confused, the woman revealed the truth.